Hello everyone, how you all doing? I was initially going to start by saying hope you're enjoying the lovely weather that we have in here in England, but we had a massive thunderstorm last night and that really sort of put a damper on all things, but I can see the sun shining again Sunday morning, the 19th of June, and I can see the sun really shining again. So I hope the sun has come back to stay, because all through the week we had a fantastic sunny weather that it was actually quite hot. Anyway, enough said about that. I wanted to introduce myself. I'm the face behind Loveflix Design and Shola Oni's art. My name is Shola and I paint. So I do artworks and I also do resin and Jesmonite handmade item. So in my YouTube channel you will see a variety of different things. I'm trying to pick up the courage to start putting a face behind what I do and growing my channel, and this is the first video that I've uploaded that wasn't a voiceover or just words, and I want to carry on this way. Won't be doing intros in all my videos. I just thought, you know what, that I've picked up the courage now, I might as well go as I intend to go and just do more courage. Right, enough said about that. In this video you're going to see how I use paper, what's it called, this kind of paper, and you see scrapbook paper, that's the name, scrapbook paper, to make my Jesmonite, to put it in my Jesmonite and make it. And in this video I actually showed 4 different scrapbook papers that I've cut into the oval shape trinket tray, and this one and this one I've not sold. I made it during the week and I went to a festival I've got the 2-day festival, Saturday and Sunday, so I'm still going to one today, and I've actually sold this one. They snapped it up quite quickly. This one, it's a bit, you can't see it that well, yeah, maybe now it's a bit out of focus. That one and the blue one, they got snapped up quite quickly. So I just want to show you how I made it. This one, actually, the blue one, was a massive failure, which you will see in the video, but I managed to revive it by using resin to top coat it and putting some glitter on it. So in this video you would see how I did all 4 different designs by putting resin on top of it. I didn't really show the process of the resin because I had to wear my respirator mask and everything while I'm doing that, and I wasn't sure how it was going to turn up. So you would see in the video where I've gone thinking I've finished, and then I went back and started again, and then thought I finished and went back because I was adding more things onto it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I would like your comments, feedbacks on what I should do better. Ignore my background there. I haven't tidied up before doing the video because I've still got some resin poured on the table. I don't know if you can see. So and oops, sorry about that noise. That one and that one are resin that I've poured that are waiting to cure. It's been 2 days now, so they really have cured, but I've got some other things that I want to do on top of it. So enjoy. Please don't forget to like, share, comment. That would make my YouTube reach a variety of people worldwide rather than it just being here in the UK, and I hope to do more of this coming forward. Thank you. Just a quick video of how I'm going to use this paper, scrapbook paper, in my Jesmonite. So I'm using this side, so I turn it over and put it into the mold. I know, as you can see, it doesn't fit exactly because I used my cutting machine to cut it, so we've got spaces here, there. So it's my first time using it and cutting it, so I'm just going to see how it works when I do the pour. I'm going to initially fill that part so that it can stay filled and try and get the color to match up. I've got another one that I cut, so I'm going to use that as my template to see where the greens and where the pink sits, and let's see how it goes. Right, all colors are mixed ready, so I have spent time mixing it. Just gonna have a quick flip to see where the brown sits. and put it back down properly. And then I need pink. So I need pink. I'm going to put some pink around here. Put some. Yeah. This is meant to be brown, but I couldn't get brown, so I'm going with, I can see some lumps coming out, so once I've not mixed that one properly, but put some more pink around, it's lifting, you can see it lifting, pink around here, to show that it's not going to look perfect. And then my green, put the rest in. I'm going to put the camera somewhere so I can quickly do the rest of the pour. Done all the shaking. I'll leave it now because it's already solidifying. We've got all the bubbles rise to the top, but if that's not a problem, if the rest of it looks okay, I can always use a cut back in to cover that up after sanding. So let's wait 20 minutes and we shall see whether we get anything that looks similar to this on the outside, or if the resin, not resin, if the Jesmonite licks to the paper. While we're waiting for this to cure, here's one that I did before. I decided to film it and let's see what that turns out to look like. It's already solidified. I've still got a little bit of bubble to rise to the top. This one is blue, and where is this is the paper that I used for that. So it's a double-sided paper, pink and blue. And I went for the blue. I went for this button, so I put it on that way. Moment of truth. Sorry about this, I'm filming it one-sided because I didn't get to mount my camera. And let's see if there's any leakages. I can see leakages already. Oh no, that didn't turn out as I wanted it to. No. Disaster, 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 disaster. Oh no. See? It's not enough. When I poured it, I noticed that that came out with a big bulb of bubble. So I guess that's what that is. I'm not going to throw it away. I will see how I can revive it. Maybe I'll put resin on top. I'll see. Right. Sorry about that. All ready for the demote. Although I'm not really liking the back of it because it's all got sort of wrinkles and bubbles coming up, but we are going to see what the outcome looks like. Let's demote. I should really have mounted my camera, but drum roll. Still a bit warm. Ooh, loving it. Loving it. I've got Got some leakage. It's actually not bad compared to the way I thought it was going to look. See, there's leakage there. We'll see what can be done once it's properly dry. Still a little bit wet. Need some sanding. The color didn't go through. That's actually not green. It's supposed to be blue, but I went for green. But anyway, anyhow, I'll do another one and see what that turns out without videoing it. We'll see. But I do love the print. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye. After that disaster, I decided to do another pour. So here goes nothing. This is being marbled. See how this goes. I did do a second one as well, so I wasn't sure how the other one that I did, this one was going to take, and I love it. So let's see, hopefully the second one that I did off camera also looks the same. It's with a different paper, but I still use pink. Let's see. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Love it as well. Love, 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 lovely it. That's the back. Some bubbles. But I can live with that. I'll cover it with a cork or something. But the front, not sure if I'm going to put some glitter and then put resin over it just to cover the edges, or I'm just going to leave it like that as abstract. Okay, thank you. Well, I've decided to go one more level, and I think I'm going to resin it. So I've decided to put some glitter sparkle in the dots. It's not perfect because I was using my finger, and all I used is this Dura Clear gloss varnish and various glitters. I've got different glitters that I got from various places, and I've just mixed it in the cup, and all I did was use my finger because I was using the brush before, but it was getting too smudgy, so I've gone with my fingers and I'm just placing it on where I need it to be, and more or less that's it really. Then once that dries for a couple of hours, I would put resin on it. Well, yesterday I thought I'd finish with all the coasters that I made with the paper, but if you can see from the glare, I didn't finish. After I switched off and I thought I'd totally finished what I was doing, I decided to go ahead and bling it up a little bit and then put resin on top once it's dried. So what I've done with this one, this was one of the ones that I think I poured off camera, and didn't really have that much issues with it. It still had that gap because if you can remember, I cut the template was not cut exactly to size. So if you can see there's still a little bit gap there, but it doesn't really distract from it. But what I've done with this one is I've got these little pelicans glitter, so they come in like shaped glitters, pelicans. So I thought that would look nice on it, so I stuck it on with the Duracell gloss vanish. So I stuck it on with them because they dry clear, so you won't really see it after it's dried. So, and then I put it on, and then I resined it. I put a layer of resin on, and I'm really loving the look of it. The pelican in there, is it pelicans? Yeah, I think it's pelicans. They have these what's it called? I've forgotten the name now. Where they glow, you know, it depends on which way you change it, you see different colors. If you remember the name, please comment down below. Probably remember after I've posted it, but at the present time I can't remember what they are. And they are, so that's this one. I love it really, you know, that much. And then this one was the one that I poured and add that big gap on the side. There was one big gap. Hope you can see what I'm saying. There was one big dent in there, but it cured perfectly. But when I poured it, I realized that there was a big bulk of bubble that came up, and I think that was the bubble. So that must have given it that big gap in there. So I thought, what's the best way to get it done? And I remember in the video I did say I was probably going to resin it. So what I did with this one, I took my Posca pens and I just highlighted a few of the design of the petals and just give it a little bit like a 3D dimension. And again, I've got some shaped glitters which comes in the shape of leaves. So what I did with this ones is in the center of them I put one each of the leaves, and then I hand drew with my Posca pen just like a little branch up there, and then again I dotted some leaves on it, and I think it turned out quite well. I'm really loving it as well, so I think it turned out quite well. And that's that one. This one was one of the ones that I definitely unmolded on camera, so you might be able to remember that one. And then this one I think was also done on camera and add a little bit more of the gap round because of the fact that the template wasn't cut to size. I used my electronic machine to cut it. I've got a scan and cut, so I used that to cut it, and as much as I was expanding length and width of it, it still didn't really fit in nicely. And I thought something is better than nothing, because when I cut it by hand, it just wasn't, you know, it wasn't as straight. But with the machine it's more straighter, and I think I prefer it because then I can do all the things to it to disguise where the issues might be. And then again I've got quite a lot of different shaped glitters, so I use the shaped glitters. I've got some blossom shaped glitters, so I put them in. It's quite glowy. Again, it's one of those ones that depends on which direction you change it, you get the different colors. Again, I can't remember the number, so if you remember, please, the name, please comment down below. I would really appreciate it. And I also put some chunky glitters in the center of the blossom flowers, just to give it more dimension and highlight it. And then I use that same glitter around all the edges, of the tray, just to sort of give it another. This is more of a really girly one, but it really turned out quite well as well, so I love this one as well. And then the final one was this one, again a girly color, and I did have again some shaped glitters in kisses, and if you can see, like lips, don't know if you can see, don't know if there's a glare. So they're in the shape of lips. I just dotted them one at a time, bit by bit. This one was one of the ones that I did off camera, I think, and there was no spillover because I wasn't using one hand to film and one hand to pour. I just sort of poured it. I think this one and this one were the two that I poured without filming it, and I think they turned out much better. So that taught me a lesson that using one hand to film rather than mounting it, it's not a good idea, because then you're not sort of patient. And another thing that I did with it is I wasn't pouring in one side on one side. I just mixed it in. This was the marble effect one, so I just mixed it in and I just poured it in one go. And you can see some of the marbling at the back. I'm going to put a covering at the back once I've sanded it, just on the side, just a light slant. I'm not really doing that much sanding to it. And then I'll still put a sealer on the bits that I exposed on this one. So going back to this one, as you can see, the glitter, they're all embedded, so it's like smooth to the touch. Now it's, you know, you can use it in water because it's UV resin, quite good quality resin. I get my resins from Vista Resins, and I use them in so many other of my crafts. So it's UV resin. It would stay. It still needs to cure for another 10 days or so, but at the present time there it's dry, proper dry to the touch. But I'm not sort of going to put anything hot in it. It's also heat resistant, so can be used with hot mugs and coffees. But I think it would be a shame to put something hot on it. It would just be nice in the bathroom or in the bedroom, because they all got some element of shine to it. So that's about it really. So hope you like what I've done. Please don't forget to like and share. I am trying to grow my channel, and I'm trying to be brave enough to start filming with voice rather than sort of just background music. So I'm sort of trying to film with voice and grow my channel. And any time that my videos are shared, liked, commented, that helps me sort of grow and helps me reach. I am a mixed media artist, so I do different kind of artwork. I paint, I do acrylic painting, I do Jesmonite, I do resin, I do bridal stuff as well. So I started my business in bridal, so I do bridal stuff as well. Anyway, enough of my waffling. Enough of my waffling. Don't forget to like, share, comment down below. Let me know the name of the glitters that I've used that I can't remember that reflects, and I'll hope to see you in another one of my videos when I upload again. I'm trying to upload once every week to sort of start getting more confident in it. So hopefully I won't waffle too much. Thank you. Bye bye.